The fashion film is a genre pioneered by the likes of Karl Lagerfeld, Bruce Weber and David Sims. It's fast gaining traction with top fashion houses as a way of showcasing their brand, as it not only exposes a collection to a global audience, but allows for the creative process of illustrating the personality and ethos of the fashion label. The audience connects with the film on an emotional level, giving personal relevance to the brand. The Mercedes-Benz sponsored event provides the perfect opportunity to marry these two thriving industries in Johannesburg for the first time. The Silver Screen team hit the red carpet amidst the flashes and the fashion.
Hi, I'm Craig Jacobs, the designer of Fundutsi by Craig Jacobs, and you're watching Silver Screen on CNBC Africa.
Well, I think it's natural that film and fashion should be together because, you know, you've got the biggest screen in the world and you've got fabulous actors and actresses that you need to dress.
I think, at the start of the project, when people mentioned fashion film and fashion film, Mercedes-Benz and the partnerships, everyone thought we were crazy to get involved in the project. We've funded multiple of different design projects in fashion weeks around the country, and I think when we got to understand what the genre of fashion films are going to bring for designers in South Africa, it was a quick no-brainer for us to get involved. It's about the ethos, it's about the lifestyle, it's a narrative of a brand, rather than you having to see things on the ramp. It's a narrative that explains the real people behind the clothes. So yeah, it's fantastic. I think, and I think, with fashion weeks you have 600 people that usually attend. With fashion film, you're looking at possibly having a bigger reach. It goes viral, you get online, and multiples of avenues of exploring and growing brands.
As you know, Mercedes-Benz has been involved in fashion for quite a while. We sponsor the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Weeks, Joburg, Cape Town and Africa. And globally, Mercedes-Benz is involved with fashion weeks in important cities like New York, London, Paris. And for us, the natural extension was actually to go into Fashion Film Festival. It just takes the art of fashion into a new dimension and allows us to provide really good digital content and movies for our customers to enjoy in our digital space. Mercedes-Benz has been on a brand rejuvenation strategy for a few years now. The idea is to make the brands more approachable, more trendy, and more as part of the consideration set of a younger generation. And being in this space allows us really to bring our products to a market that really traditionally would not consider Mercedes-Benz.
Well, I think in terms of Mercedes-Benz, I think it's very important because they are such a vital force in terms of commoditizing fashion, like globally. So it leads us onto that platform on a global scale. So that's very important for within a fashion context. And obviously, like being an innovator, you need the capitalist in order to fund your work. So that's always a great thing that we're always grateful for.
I think what's a highlight is to do something that's a bit unusual in a venue that's unusual. Because I think as an artistic or a creative person, that's the kind of stuff that you thrive, that makes you excited about what you're doing, when something's not predictable. So I love projects like this where it's a bit to the left. It's not the usual kind of fashion week, but it's still around fashion and people's abilities to produce creative work. So it's definitely cool to be a part of it.
We have a 3-year partnership with Bokeh, and we're looking at expanding the project. And obviously the Joburg leg is a start of what we wanted to do. We want it to happen on a rotational basis, probably more to Durban and to Cape Town. It's going to be really huge, I think, moving forward.
We believe that this is the future. When you start to, as a brand, when you start to commission your own fashion films, it's really a hit and miss scenario. But being part of the Fashion Film Festival, we have access to fashion films that have been professionally made. We can curate, we can filter, and we can make them available on digital platforms for our audience.
Hi, I'm Lala Hiroyama, and you're watching Silver Screen only on CNBC Africa.
Where you won't see any rising sun, down to the river we will run. When by the river every day. Oh my God, I see how everything is torn in the river deep, and I don't know why I go the way down by the riverside. When that river runs past your eyes to wash out the